It's number 22 now. The table shows the mean and range of the number of customers at a restaurant on Mondays and Thursdays. On Mondays, the mean of the customers were 34 and range was 14. And on Thursdays, mean was 41 and range was 20. The restaurant manager says the number of customers on Mondays is less variable than on Thursdays. Explain why the manager is correct. You need to see that less variable varies less. That means the range is not that much prolonged. It varies less means it is uh, varying or going to lesser range. So since the range on Mondays is 14, which is lesser than the range on Thursdays, which is 20. That is why we say that uh, the number of customers on Mondays is less variable than on Thursdays. So you can say the range on Mondays is smaller than the range on Thursdays. Okay. After this, it is question number 23. Convert 4 whole 2 by 7, a decimal. So it is to be 7 4s are 28 plus 2 divided by 7. That is 30 by 7. And then you need to divide them. 7 4s are 28. Then a 0, a decimal. 7 2s are 14. 6 and then 0. 7 8s are 56. Then 4 0. 7 5s are 35. And then 5 and then 0. 7 7s are 49. So with this, if you just write it 4.857, that is fine. Or if you just round them up till three significant figures or two decimal places. So that would be 4.29. This is also correct, or this one. So this is how it is to be done. That was straightforwardly a question of long division. Then it is question number 24. The scale shows the mass of a van. Okay. Write down the mass of the van in ton. This is, first of all, we need to have the mass in kilograms. You see, from this till this is 500 kilograms. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You need to divide it by 10. So that will give you, means one unit is representing 50 kilograms. So this is 2600, and then this one, 2650 kilograms. 2650 kilograms. And converting it into tons, so you need to divide it by 1000. That is going to give us 2.65 tons. Because 1 ton is equal to 1000 kilograms. So when you have converted it into tons, you need to divide it by 1000. When you divide it by 1000, 2650 divided by 1000. 0 gets cancelled out with this 0. And then two zeros, that means decimal is going to be shifted 2 units to the left, 2.65. So this is how it is to be done. So 1 mark for this. Then it is question number 25. And the nth term for this sequence. The sequence is T8, 13, and so on. Let's check it out. What is the common difference? Plus 5, plus 5, plus 5, plus 5. So that means the general term should contain 5n. Now, for the first term of this sequence, for first term, n should be equals to 1. N1 means you are going to check first term. And for n equals to 1, replace n equals to 1 in this expression now. You will get 5 times 1, which is 5. Okay, now to make this 5 as the actual first term of this sequence, which is 3, what we need to do? We need to subtract 2, so that will give us 3 as the first term of the sequence. So you need to subtract 2 from here. That would give you the general term or the nth term formula for this sequence. You can check it out even if you need to calculate its second term. For example, you need to check it out whether your nth term is correct or not. If it is correct, if you replace n equals to 2, that should give you the second term of the sequence, which is 8. So let's check it out. 5 times 2 minus 2. 5 2s are 10. 10 minus 2, that is 8. Yes, that is correct. If you just replace n equals to 3, that means you should be getting the third term of the sequence, which is 13. So 5 times 3 minus 2. 15 minus 2, which is 13. And yes, that is correct. The formula is 5n minus 2. So after this, we proceed further now. There are some currency exchange rates. 1 US dollar, 7.76 HK dollars, Hong Kong dollars. 1 US dollar to 1.47 New Zealand dollars. Work out the value of 1000 Hong Kong dollars in New Zealand dollars. Okay. You need to have 1000 of these converted to New Zealand dollars. That means 1 US dollar equals to 7.76 HK dollars. And 1 USD dollar is also equal to 1.47 New Zealand dollars. So that means 7.76 divided by 7.76 Hong Kong dollars. That would give us 1.47 divided by 7.76 New Zealand dollars. Because we need to have the value of one Hong Kong dollar. So you have divided it with 7.76. So now this is the value of one Hong Kong dollar. 1.47 divided by 7.76. So when you need to have this value for 1000, so you need to multiply it with 1000. So simplifying using your calculator, 1.47 times 1000, 1470 divided by 7.76, which is 189.43. Or this is what is to be recorded. So 1000 Hong Kong dollars are equal to 189.43 New Zealand dollars. Now we are gonna solve for 27. A square and a regular hexagon are joined together along one edge. Find angle BAC. Uh, Regular hexagon. For here we know that each angle of a square is 90 degree. So for a hexagon, which is regular means all of its sides and its angles are equal. So formula, sum of interior angles of a regular quadrilateral, that is n minus 2 times 180. N means number of sides. Since it has got hexagon has 6 sides, so 6 minus 2 times 180. 4 times 180. 720. And since a hexagon has got 6 sides, so each interior angle 720 divided by 6, that is 120. So that means this is 120. This is 120, okay. And this is 90. So this is now angles at a point. So sum of angles at a point, which is 360. So 90 plus 120 plus angle BAC. This should be 360. So adding them up, 210 plus angle BAC, that is 360. So angle BAC is equal to 360 minus 210, which is 150. So this is how you calculate angle BAC. Friends, I hope this is clear to you.
Yes, sir, it is clear.
Okay, good, very well done.
Yes.
Then it is the next question, question number 28. Mia buys 50 coats at $28 each. He sells 38 of these coats at $49 each. She sells the rest of the coats at $40 each. Find the overall percentage profit Mia has made on these coats. First of all, you need to have the total selling price and the total cost price, and from there we can find out the profit. Uh, Cost, total cost 50 times 28, which is 1,400 dollars. And total selling price, that is 38 times 49, plus she's told the remaining 12 quotes for 40 each. So that is 12 fours are 48, 480, and then 38 times 49, which is 1862. Adding them up, 234. So this is the total selling price, and this was the total cost. So profit is going to be calculated as total selling price minus the cost price, which is 2342 minus 1400, $940, $942. And now for profit percentage, 942, which is the profit, divided by the total cost price, which is 1400 times 100%. So two zeros get cancelled out with this 2, and then 942 divided by 14, which is 67.857. You can write it down. 67.3%. So this is how it is to be. This was so straightforward, but it had to be done in these steps. That's why it contains 3 marks. With this, I start off with question number 29. Person travels by bus work every morning. The bus is either green or blue or yellow. Table shows information about the probabilities of color. Calculate the value of x. We know that sum of the probabilities is 1. So 2x plus 2x plus x. Their sum should be equal to 1. So these are 5x equals to 1. So the value of x is 1 by 5. So this is how you write it down. Or you can write down in decimals also 0.2. What about the probability that Hassan's bus is either blue or yellow? So these are two independent events. If the bus is blue, it won't be yellow, but if it is yellow, it won't be blue. So in the case of or, you need to add the probabilities of the two events separately. So probability of blue or yellow, that means probability of blue plus probability of yellow. So solving them up, probability of blue is 2x and the probability of yellow is just x. So 2 times 1 by 5 plus 1 by 5. That means 2 times 0.2 plus 0.2, which is 0.4 plus 0.2, which is 0.6. The answer, I hope this would be clear now. Okay, question number 30 now.
Yes.
Find the inverse function of y equal to 3x. For the inverse function, if you see that 3 is being multiplied by x, for the inverse function, 3 would be divided by x over 3. That is the inverse function of this y equal to x over 3. And for question number 31 now, ABCD is a square with side length 8 units. Coordinates of D are PQ. The square is translated so that point B moves to point D. Point B moves to point D. Okay. Write down the coordinates of the new point A in terms of P and Q. For the point A, the length is 8 units. That means it has retrieved to the left 8 units. So -1, -2, -3 up till -8. So its x coordinate would be having coordinate P minus 8. But what about Q? Since B and A are exactly on the same height, same level, so its Q coordinate would be the same. Its Y coordinate is the same, having coordinate Q. So these are the coordinates of A. P minus 8, then height is Q. I'm going to repeat it. If you just compare the heights of B and A, B was having whatever the height was there for B, A has got the same height. So the height of B was Q, its Y coordinate. So that means A should be having the same Y coordinate, which is Q. Then for the since B was having an X coordinate P, but point A is 8 units on the left side of B. So its X coordinate should be P minus 8. So this is how it is to be P minus 8 and Q. And that completes our paper 2 of April 2020.